Yes, my family, greetings to the item, love and light energies, Yeah, man, give thanks to life, man, and give thanks to the source, give thanks to the energy. Yeah, man, so we're there once more with another high-tech reasoning. For y'all who brain can manage, you know. For y'all who not reach that stage yet, I just saw it go. We're not gonna reach it one day. If I name this lifetime, we're not gonna reach it one day because experience teacheth wisdom in a family. And don't feel so that phrase go for when you come on earth during this one little lifetime, you're gonna learn everything. No. No fun enough go face the judgment when it come because I saw enough go learn. So me I deal with. Now what's what the them can say, what this thing I say, what's up with the year 2023? And for those that familiar with my first page, before the system see the importance of it and the danger of it and take it down. Where they them they see it as nothing. Saying, but they do a video about some connection, let me say, within 1943 Philadelphia experiment, 1983 Montauk Project experiment, and then me I say, based upon me say it was a 40-year time period, me I say, no man, them must have something planned for 2023. When me only did that speculate, in which it was a right speculation, because, you just feel that energy there. Now, me I come with the evidence in no face. And so me look a young warrior, young fear love use that phrase them, him a come with them receipts. That's how me I come with now, family. Me I come with my receipt them for come show no. Say see it there. And no joke thing. Now we're gonna just dive right now. We're gonna start with the Philadelphia experiment first. We'll do some reading, then we reason. Alright, now with this a clip we're gonna start now. So we're gonna read out that thing from the Philadelphia experiment, see? So them say it was in the summer of 1943, 2 years into the United States involvement in World War II, and a bloody sea battle was raging between the American destroyers and the famed U-boat submarines of the Nazis. In the Philadelphia, so the Nazis are the Germans, them as well you know, and the Germany them during World War II, based upon the fact them did a link with some extraterrestrials and I get information and all them things, that them did have some high-tech weaponry. You know what I mean? That's why I say it like that move so crazy. In the Philadelphia Naval Shipyard, a newly commissioned destroyer called the USS Eldridge was being equipped with several large generators as part of top secret mission to win the battle of the seas. Now, this was what did I go on now at them time, So say 1943, what them did a plan, this is how them tell the people. They might try to make the boat invisible to radar. But that was just the plan. That is not the real thing. So rumor aboard the ship was that the generators were designed to power a new kind of magnetic field that would make the warship invisible to enemy radar. With the full crew on board, it was time to test the system. In broad daylight and in plain sight of nearby ships, the switches were thrown on the powerful generators, which hummed into action. Serious thing them boy are going with, Now, them say, what happened next would baffle scientists and fuel decades of wild speculation. Witnesses describe an eerie green-blue glow surrounding the hull of the ship. Then instantaneously and inexplicably, the Eldridge disappeared, not just to radar, but gone, vanished into thin air. No must think a joke thing. 43 this, so you must know what them are going with now. Them said now, hours later, there were reports of the Eldridge appearing in the Norfolk Naval Shipyard in Virginia, being reappearing just as suddenly back in Philadelphia. According to classified military reports, members of the Eldridge crew suffered from terrible burns and disorientation. Most shockingly, a few crewmen were found bodily embedded in the ship's hull. So they go on after the experiment, and when them come forward now, as you see them say, the ship they show up in a Norfolk Naval Shipyard in Virginia. Then it come back to Philadelphia. When it come back now, shipman partially embedded in the steel hull of the ship, still alive, but with legs or arms sealed to the deck. So goes the story of the Philadelphia experiment, perhaps the most famous and widely retold example of secret government experiments. To understand how the Philadelphia experiment really works, we must learn about the men who first brought the closely guarded secret to light, explore the suspicious government response to their revelations, and get a very different version of the story from a surviving crew member of the Eldridge. I tell you, if we overstand the family, them not tell you the truth about everything. You know. This is even how them the trick Nicholas Tesla for come on board, you know. For come help them, you know. Nikola Tesla and Einstein was the top scientists, them, you know. Because you know Nikola Tesla now deal with the coils and the electricity. But at that, them tell him, say, them want this thing be invisible to radar. But when Nikola Tesla now inna the thing and inna the thing, him see some evil thing them up to. When him a do him calculation and do him thing, him say, oh, a teleportation thing in the depend. Portals no want open all these things. So him back out. So in reality, them tell you, say, this experiment did happen, did go on like, them say they do a first experiment in a June, July, I think, but it never worked so good. And then them go gather more information and do it now in October. So if we understand how them a work, family, they're just evil. Nothing good them a try to do with this thing. Now we are go to the Montauk project now, family. Seeing? As I'm telling you now, Montauk project now would have be 40 years time. 1983. And as of this I read now, the Hamptons, with its mega mansions and roadside lobster roll stands, may seem an unlikely place to search for a government conspiracy involving mind control, time travel, child abduction, and hallucinogenic drug experiments. But at Camp Hero, now, this reminds me of what the movie name again, X-Men Apocalypse, you know. When you see the youth them with them powers and this is after kind of reality in a family. This was something used to happen in a reality, you know. You see like army sergeants and who work in a certain high position in the Air Force or Navy or what have you. Some of them not at the regular CLI, you know. Top people, them, you know, them usually make them kids go through some horrific vibration because what them do now, them abuse the child from the child young and make the child develop a split personality. And then now that split personality, now them use it as a, them know for harness it and manifest it as a like a power. So the ones them know when them tap in other realms, they know them have powers. A similar thing when you see with the X-Men Apocalypse, man, and nothing, no, them are gonna show you like a something good them a do. Now, as well them say yes or no, saying them say Camp Hero was a decommissioned military base located in Montauk. It's thought by many to have once been the site of graphic, government-sanctioned human experiments comparable to the atrocities committed by the Nazis during World War II. So you must check say a joke thing. No, just like this movie named Stranger Things, you know. It kind of show you an idea how them work them thing in a family because what them do, them abuse the youth them. And when them abuse youth, as I tell you, the youth develop that split personality there. This is something now where if you're spiritual, you can harness them find more energy there. But true is not nothing good them a deal with. You know what I mean? And it can't really happen to the older people them. They have to do it to the younger folks. But once you attain that energy and that power, then now you're gonna have it with you. You know what I mean? You have all things that people can use all them hand and them brain and move things. You see me I did all of them powers there, they make your mind get stronger and can manifest them things. So these things are not joke thing, family. These were just some cruel experiments of the system that I go on with. Just like what Hitler did. That's what I tell you, say, this was why Hitler did get the powers, you know, and I get things, you know. But one of the things that make Hitler feel, you know, he never have much material. Let's put it so straight. He never have much material around him. You understand me I deal with? So, what you see happen now, America now make the New Deal. And say, watch ya, Ray. And the demon use America same way throughout them period of time, do all of them shit them for do. Now them and China in a deal. Yes, them America still not deal and anybody else that they make deal with no, but you have to remember who them are, who are the top man at the time now. No, you can't say China. Because China over there kill off and whole of them people same way. China over there doing with organ this, organ selling. One bag of something them a do. Them a kill off a lot of them people. You can't just not say the right thing and dead for that. You hear say you go on a camp, some prison camp, when you take a start, nobody can't stay back. So all of that are going right now. I say I eat, make you see China now. I get all this knowledge. A China lead not cloning, you know. When you watch movies like Ghost in a Shell, you know see who behind who them say I create the thing. And the China man I create it. When you watch movie like Lucy, who used to make the drugs? The same drugs that you hear them mention now this a Montauk project here. Are the same China. We have to overstand all these things, family. You understand? These guys did do some terrible things. Terrible backside things. So I show there them 1943 Philadelphia experiment. I show there them 1983 Montauk project, which it never does involve time travel alone, it involves other things too. Now we're gonna move on now to the 2023 vibration now. So as well there them can see, you know, I'm gonna go and view the graphics there. This is one taken from a game named Crisis 2. And boy, I tell you, Babylon not easy, you know. But through most of them play on a little Candy Crush and all them little foolishness there. Wanna play some real things that can teach you know things, you know. So like them game you know, you see this brother you know, I'm nano suit him in you know. All them are technology where China do. You see all this in a Avengers Endgame. When Iron Man tick put on him nano suit. You see him the gear Spider-Man when I see him nano suit too. Now we are going to this game and now we name Crisis 2 and see what going on now, family. So what this I say now, Windows, PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360 officially announced on June the 1st, 2009. Note the date. The game is the second main installment of the Crisis series and is sequel to the 2007 video game Crisis and its expansion Crisis Warhead. The story was written by Richard Morgan while Peter Watts was consulted and wrote a novel adaptation of the game. It was the first game, right, seeing to showcase the CryEngine 3 game engine and the first game using the engine to be released on consoles. A sequel, Crisis 3, was released in 2013. Alright, me I mash up right now too. Still no learn what I go on. Now, I'm going to show you that thing, family. If you notice what them said this Crisis game was the first game to showcase the CryEngine 3 game engine. So, if you see what them advance, it's a more advanced with the technology this. This is not like, if to most of them, as I say, I Candy Crush and play and domino and load and every little thing and football and catch pot and, you know, card game and way. But they have them different game them play. Me play a video game, right? Now, what them I show you so now, you have games now where, as you can see with the games, just like movie and graphics, everything improve as the year go by. So the CryEngine is just a type of improvement of going within video game technology. And you see how we started with it. Crisis, game, vibration. Now for them have an idea about this Crisis team, you know, I'm going to go back to the Crisis 1 game. This is our feed team based off of saying. So the game begins on August 7th, 2020 when North Korean forces led by General Ri Chan Ki-young take control of the Lingshan Island. A team of American civilian archaeologists led by Dr. Rosenthal send out a distress call indicating that they have discovered something that could change the world. A week later, a week later, Delta Force Raptor team is dispatched to the islands with the core mission of evacuating them and securing any valuable information that they have. The team consists of Nomad. When you check out them names too, Psycho, Aztec, Jester, and team leader Prophet. So these are all code names. They are outfitted with technologically advanced nanosuits, which helps protect them gunfire and explosions, as well as giving them superhuman strength and abilities. As they perform a high altitude jump onto one of the islands, an unknown flying entity disrupts the jump by smashing into Nomad, and the team is separated. Right? Now, so the master now the crash deactivates the nanosuit, right? And the matter is now these nanosuits now, which was inspired by a real life military concept of future force warrior. So in Crisis now the matter is the player fights both North Korean and extraterrestrial enemies in various environments around the world and the island. And the master remaster of the game is to be released by Microsoft Windows, PlayStation 4 and way by 2020. So if you know say, and since 2020 them did talk about this, And if you see even the reason, them a plan for remaster. Right now them remaster Crisis 2, When it's a remaster like them, do it over and it look crisp and clean and all that. And you must see them do it with Crisis 1 too. And it's already by 2020. What a coincidence. Now we'll move on to our next clip because we just want the item with a overstanding, So this is like first Crisis game how it's set up, as I'm telling you. Right? This Crisis game is based off of the year 2020. This is the first Crisis. Now we are going to Crisis 2. Now we are going to the Crisis 2, This is the theme plot, what it's all about. You can go up on Wikipedia or WikiLeaks or Google or anything to find out. So Crisis 2 take place in what year? Let me hear the crowd, I think a blood joke thing in Babylon. You can imagine them boy, this game released now 2009. So you look for say, don't feel say it released in 2009 or 2009 everything. Do you talk about something in the making? Like what Crisis 1 released in 2007. You must know that from all 2005 them work on the whole material, If everything come completion, So in Crisis 2 now, with them say released in 2009, if you talk about something we make from at least 2007. Probably as them release the first one, them start work on this one, So not like a today or a yesterday this make. This is something you can estimate as I said released in 2009 and you have to get at least 2 years for production and everything. So you talk about this whole script right out from 2007, 2006. And you swear it as I repeat again, family, Crisis 2 take place in 2023. 3 years after the events of the first game. 2020. So you see if Hillary did in at the game would have play out. If you don't mind sharp, you'll have friends. If you see all the president would have one woman, because I saw them do it on video games in a family. We have to understand these things, them the man them not play. The system not play, only no know nothing can just run down some look like necessary bombard thing and not pretty real important facts of life. And when people come and try show nothing, no feel like nothing can go so. Stay, as I say, experience teacheth wisdom. What you don't learn this lifetime, you will learn in the other lifetime. And if you still not learn, you have all these lifetime to learn it. But don't feel says a pretty ending will come to your thing when you not learn the lesson. So as I repeat again, Crisis 2 take place in the year 2023, 3 years after events of the first game, which would have been 2020, in a destroyed New York City, which has since been evacuated due to alien infestation. The game begins with news footage of a large outbreak of Manhattan virus, a gruesome disease that causes complete cellular, you hear that? Virus. What kind of virus we are fighting now? Remember me I tell you from this thing right from 2000 and probably 7 or 6, And you the man might talk about all outbreak of virus. We don't say everything are going within this 2020 right now. Me say me I try for the them who just overstand what I go and say Babylon not normal, but no understand. So them say breakdown. So them say breakdown, civil arrest and panic about alien invasion by the Seth, the tentacled, the tentacled squid-like alien race behind the incident of the previous game, Crisis. So due to the breakdown in social order within New York City, Manhattan is placed under martial law and under contract from the U.S. Department of Defense. Continue from Manhattan is placed under martial law and under new contract from the U.S. Department of Defense. Listen. Soldiers from CryEngine enforcement and logistics and local logistics are simply cell. Remember say CryEngine are the technology where them game use off and use and all these things. So when them say CryEngine, and I really nothing, I just them are put in them name na the thing. But you gotta cry for the internet there for real. Look how the is an acronym now. Look on the acronym CELL. You remember me telling about a movie, me do it since here. When me telling about gamer and cell. Family, I want to see everything a connect, You saw what they me do a move a review pan a movie named Cell when me tell you say Samuel Jackson and John Cusack star it. And you see how the word Cell I come mention right just again. Them say Cell is a private military contractor run by the CryEngine Corporation. Family. But that's a laugh, So as we can see ourselves, family, this brethren in him suit, and if you notice, you see in neck back along him spinal column, or that them thing that they're behind it, I saw something connect to him brain too, Just like the movie Gamer, But you understand what I go on, The movie named Gamer with Gerald Butler, me tell you, say I saw the man them want do, with when they talk about COVID this and COVID that. I want chipping up on the thing, a joke thing. See a game, we are talking about the year 2023, and as I explain and tell this game was written. It was released in 2009, but you must know, say, during work and production, you talk about something where I write and production and everything I put together from like 2006. The idea would have come up. You have to put it even there, so. You understand me idea? Because them things come like movies in a family. When you make video games, these are like movies being made. You understand? The only thing with a video game, is when you play like a Xbox now, it's just like, say, if you love watch movie like me, it just put you in the Starboy seat. That's all it do. It don't do nothing more. It don't make you be a punk or a freak. It's just like when you love watch movie, but you in control of the movie now. These video games take billions of dollars to make some of them. At least I want about CryEngine and the technology it use. You think a joke thing. Now, as we're telling you, Crisis one was about something with some Asian where them find on an island. And you notice them love put in North Korea, which are really China them fear put in, This is like a thing when I read, but a brethren say we write a book with name Red Dawn, where they make a movie off it. And them show you the movie, Red Dawn. Them show you how the Chinese, how the Korean them attack America. And I heard that, hear me I say, now hear me here. You see that the original book? It was the Chinese, the man right, that the original book said it was Chinese who attacked the Americans. But two of them are friends and them don't want the thing look nowhere. Even another movie again. This other movie named World War Z. Me get for overstand say, a China, it was written like the original book. I know so most of these movies, them take them from novels and all of that, The original novel that was written about World War Z, them say it was about the disease come from China. See them where this World War Z shit when they say a crazy movie too for them watch, So the man say there's a lot of times when people write things and say China, but when it come to Hollywood now, to the whole of them are friend now, Can them all them work for the Baphomet, So when they come to Hollywood now, them not gonna make you discriminate China like that for them look now we are bad. So you have to just overstand a little part there. So you have to just understand what going on, family. Because all this technology we see, even them same man and them nanosuit, they try to say China them are do it right now, Now we are go to the nether evidence. So you see it, Crisis 2 is about what? 2023. alien invasion, New York City, Ray, blah, blah. Alright. So this has said now approximately 11 days after Hulk's snap, there's a full moon over Wakanda, which would be the night of October the 28th, 2023. So that would make Hulk snap October the 17th, 2023. Given the amount of time the Avengers Endgame spans, it can therefore be taken that it takes place ultimately, listen, from October the 3rd, 2023 to October the 20th, 2023. Now, in the whole of this, guess what attract my eye? The October the 28th, 2023. Remember me telling you that date there, 1943 was the date when them do the Montauk, the Philadelphia experiment, and you know. October the 28th, 1943, you know, family. So if you see, so when me I talk about them I work off a certain celestial alignments and all them things there, you can see it up to the T. The same date them using it with Montauk project same way. And now see it in a Avengers Endgame. And now tell me say a joke thing man attack. Hell, we're gonna see. We're gonna see. No do no go and go take on a chip. And do like you so see it I saw them want to know if you are charging. We go take on a chip. Right? And go charge in upon the gods them, the real gods them, and them angels when them come. Cause that the whole purpose of the thing, you know. Nothing can nothing more. See it there? 2020, 2023 and 2024. What kind of coincidence? Can't be no coincidence, family. Me showing everything plain. As when they them know, me did talk about 1943 and 1983 from longer time. Facebook from longer time. 2016, 2017, me I talk about them things from long time. Because all this thing did come off based upon the fact when we did do some research about, like, you know, African civilizations where have contact with extraterrestrials and all them things. That time I not even know about Anunnaki yet. You understand me I did, and then me buck up in the Dogons now we talk about them gods now we teach them knowledge about the stars and all them things and the solar system and the universe. And me I say, what? That's great. For them gods they name the Nomos and I can't research about the Dogon. Then now me see the Dogon did have an experiment, have a ceremonial vibration them keep every 50 years and 9 months. And the Dogons them tell us say, watch ya. This thing is keep based upon the fact say at this time Sirius A and Sirius B is close together, plus them closer to Earth. So them say them get energy and information from them celestial positions, yeah. So when me I read this now, because I not line, I come across this before Philadelphia, you know. When me I read about the Dogons now, me I say then, I'm find out that foolish. Me I say then if the Dogons them do a thing like this, Babylon must have do something. And it make me start a pre, you know, some little research with them do. And then we go find up the Philadelphia experiment. And when me find the Philadelphia experiment, me say, no man. We did say within storyline like some I talk about Montauk project connected to it. And I say, alright, I'm going to Montauk project and I see it. CM83 them I talk about. I never get the exact date we say October the 28th to be totally honest. Right? But at 83 them that talk about CM. I say, you know, me I say weird, this come like it connect. Cause my sister now, them a work off a 40-year cycle. And as I tell you about the movie, a movie named Alien vs Predator, when that movie that just a start, you see the year 1903 mentioned. And I like some aliens and some predators attack some people up in Antarctica. Just put it simple so. You know what I mean? And me I say wait. Cause you know when them things come among some form of portal what make them come in or something, you know. Either one of them, you know. Cause in reality it's like they must show you everything within the movies, but we have feel like say as some little joke thing. I tell you them about a movie. You have a movie named Hellboy. When you pre the movie there is about the year 1944. When the scientists find one little demon baby, little devil boy. And him a tell you say it's a portal. Them did open, something them did do. And this come true. You understand? Then you have, in a 84, within movies now, you know, Terminator. Terminator come on Earth to kill Sarah O'Connor. And then when you still see the future, when they might show you say, 2029, a be a robot a walk and a crush up man's skull and all them things. They have to note them things in the movies. Look how long ago. When you watch a movie back in the 80s and you say 2029, they're all far. And see it there? Next 9 years. So we have to understand from everything, plan out. But as I tell you, these movies, your movies work, and even them old video game and everything. Call them video game thing they make for poor people, you know. Or the rich youth them make for, you know, make them have knowledge of things. And at the same time, they might learn. Now, if you say to you, see them they might learn certain tactical vibrations. When they might play a war game, they might learn tactical thing. Not true, them not got no soldier camp will learn. Them play video games and learn it. Video games are form a simulation in a sense, you know. Right? Then you go back now to the next thing now. What them use now against we now. Movies. Yeah man, the movies are another thing, man. As I tell the family. The man who start the writer and director and the man who start the whole Star Wars series. When them ask him where him get him knowledge from, the man I tell us him study ancient Egyptian culture, ancient African culture. They never study nothing about for them thing. So me I show you the whole connection to us as Africans, you know. This is not new to we in a family. You understand? That is what the man say him study. So him could have come up with a script for make a Star Wars series we make how much billions off of, and we wonder why we, you know, we just feel that we loving them show there and connected to them show there. And because of things that we know, like the ancient Dogons, them things are ancestral, a part of our whole ancestry in the family. When them a shoot down extraterrestrials, now we not do that. We and them a friend. Them a teach with knowledge. Them a save we from things at that time, see and we. Like how this pole shift road for go on now in our earth and this catastrophe road for go on now. These good beings that come here now and come save the righteous ones, them, whether you're black or you're white or you're yellow, as long as you're a righteous soul. And that's the purpose, you know. Just like in an ancient time, when all ancient cultures, Sumerian, Mayans and all these cultures, the same Dogons me I tell you about, the Opi them, the whole of these ones mention of for them interaction with people them call star people. Star Nation. People from Star Nations, you know, star people them call them. Because them not come from this plane, yeah. But we don't understand them thing there. And them give us some little movies now. And them twist the thing pan way. So for example, now you watch a movie now like Avengers Infinity War now. And you see a god like Thanos. Which are really one of the Anunnaki gods them a show you, you know. Because I'm tell you, you know. For them God are the Prometheus, you know. The wicked God, yeah, the fallen angel look like the Prometheus them, you know. Because I'm tell you, the Anunnaki them are Rastafarian looking beings. If you dare them to check out the pictures them and punch it up. But when you look on the Prometheus now, him a bald and him pale out for him skin. This is what we see go on the earth right now. When the people them start a sin so much that them eat themselves, them start bleach them skin. And not nothing new, family. Skin bleaching and nothing new, you know. I'm going to do a whole video about that. So we have to understand the thing. Hollywood does show with this and show with that. Them just come on the earth 6 to 7,000 years ago. And we there are millions of years. And them want to come retold our history and our story. Enough for them, we are putting for them picture. That is why I tell you the whole Hollywood, everybody connect to the whole Freemasonry and Illuminati thing. The man them tell us I film but them go on moon, yes, but them never go at the time when you see them a film it and a show off. Them never go. But them just they want to show the world that. That was just like you want to show off, you do something because you compete against Russia. So I just hold the science and I think from the we have to just understand the thing. The whole of them are work together. When you watch these lovely space movies and you wonder, just kind of put a little twist to them, man. Just put the star guy and them people. Sometimes them put the star guy as like an evil person that played a role, and then put it vice versa, all the storyline. When you watch movie like Transformer, that I talk about the Anunnaki gods them, the fallen ones them versus the Autobots. When me comes and spell Autobots, at the same amount of words spell Anunnaki. And me I say, when them boy they make them flame, them know them I do. And the fallen ones and the Decepticons are automatically the fallen angel and the fallen ones them we fall out of the nearby root camp. And this a camp we have to talk about, And this a camp response to our genetical modification, And teach you knowledge and build pyramids and all these things. So and then we have to interact and talk about. Now me not go too far on that, but the point I try to show you now, family, is that these guys have a really, really devious plan, family, and me I tell you, we have to wake up and realize what I go on so we can avoid this thing, We see Trump are trying best and I fight the whole of them, and they are them for no help defend Trump, even within a spiritual vibration or what, una help follow the system. Stinking dirty CNN, WNBC, all them blood clean places where I be a pedophile, own them company there and work at them companies there, but you not do research, you not know nothing. You just love follow. You understand me I deal with? So, we have to understand is a little trick family. They have this thing planned out, Notice, notice, as I say, where Crisis movie are based off of. 2023, it has an alien invasion, Alien invasion, they might talk about, When you take in Avengers Endgame, when you see them bust the portal, what you see happen? No one bag of aliens you see run out. You understand me? I try to say, then I see a similar thing with the CERN machine. Things can't be just coincidental. Why you think them say the CERN machine? Them say the CERN machine built on an Asian site. Them talk about something about Abaddon. See, and the matter says that it all mentioned in the Bible too. And the matter says a place where them in prison, the fallen angels them. And by coincidence, you go build your little CERN machine, aka right? Atom smasher. Yeah, atomic smasher. Yeah, what them are doing in a family with this CERN machine, Them are clash matter and antimatter together, Them are talk, but them are go forward to the Big Bang, Them want to see how the Big Bang start, Which are that are just what them are tell the eye them phone not pay it no mind. And not have no overstanding. But people say, me not just say me say so. Other people say this upon my research. Them are try to open back this portal to this hell. So it's that them are try to break out them man out of hell. You hear my boy say in Avengers say, oh, them have to go get help cause them can't manage Thanos off of them own. So you have to overstand family, and not a joke thing, man. It does look away. Through there them not familiarize with all of what go on. And that's why me was just this. Me's a man, me watch millions of movies. Me supposed to reach a million, even a million movie me watch from in my lifetime. Or me watch movie. I mean, I just watch movie and just watch for action and way. Me listen keenly. Yeah, movies I watch years ago, and sometimes I just see some things in them. Just what they are. Since me even start get enlightened and I pray things deeper. Numbers and all them things there. So, we have to understand what go on, family. Everything is not coincidence. Right? Them guys are no say. Them by Oh, the Bible story telling you, when God for come, God are going to lose them out of hell for judgment them, fling them in a lake of fire, So what them are trying to do now? Them are trying to escape. Them are feel so them can escape and cut away from you, so. Before the real gods them come and the crew, we are going to come imprison them and fling them in a lake of fire. This is no more bound with no chains. You're found guilty. Where's the little time we give you? In a prison and you down here in a prison now. Remember them say, them say, woe unto the inhabitants of earth, Then when him get in prison down here, man. You see me I deal with. So I use telepathy and I influence all these scientists and I give them ideas to come up with all these ideas. And you can see how everything connect. Technology, a devil vibration. Not saying the whole technology vibration, but this current technology where we are use. Because we shouldn't not pay no light bill, family. We shouldn't not pay no Wi-Fi bill. Seeing? So, I just hope that video give you overstanding say, not take my word for it, they them need to pray out something up, family. And they can't allow me alone to try to figure out everything. With all the evidence I'm sure they are them, something is up. And I come talk about a movie, a science fiction and this and that. Because most of the movies where you watch, it relate to everyday life. You have to do your research about Hollywood and them things if you know what go on. So, just hope they them get a overstand when I try to say. I'm going to that I can say. If you don't overstand fully, watch over the video, comment and ask questions and I can answer the them. See? So give thanks, love and light energies. Rastafari.